Fujifilm cameras have become expensive, hyped and sometimes hard to find, but this little Fujifilm XM5 might be the best bang for buck Fujifilm camera you can buy right now. Not because it is the best Fujifilm camera by any means. It has no EVF, no IBIS, it has no weather sealing, and it doesn't have that premium feel the more expensive Fujifilm cameras have. But for most people, I think the Fujifilm XM5 gives you almost everything you actually need. So here are the 7 reasons why the Fujifilm XM5 is the best bang for buck camera in the Fujifilm lineup. Number 1, it is budget friendly. If you're an amateur enthusiast like myself, or you're just someone who wants a proper camera without spending crazy money, the Fujifilm XM5 packs a punch. A lot of people get caught up thinking they need an X-T5, an XH2, X100 VI or XE5 or something even more expensive. And don't get me wrong, those are excellent cameras, but if you're mainly shooting travel, family, street photography, pets, YouTube, holidays or just everyday life, the XM5 already gives you a lot of the camera for that type of money. This is the point where I think a lot of people need to be honest with themselves. Do you really need the more expensive camera, or do you just want it because YouTube made it look exciting? For most people, the XM5 is already more than enough. Reason number 2 is image quality is excellent. Inside the XM5, you still get a 26.1 megapixel X-Trans APS-C sensor. Now, some of the more expensive cameras have 40 megapixels, and it's useful if you're cropping heavily, printing very large, or need as much detail as possible. But for normal people, 26 megapixels is already plenty. If you're sharing photos online, making YouTube videos, printing normal sized images, or just enjoying photography, the image quality from this little camera is absolutely brilliant. You still get that Fujifilm look, and you'll still get beautiful colors, and you still get sharp, detailed files. And in the real world, I don't think most people are going to look at a photo from an XM5 and think, I wish I had more pixels, megapixels that is. That is what makes this camera so interesting. It may be small, affordable, but the image quality does not feel cheap. Reason number 3, the color and the film simulations. This is the biggest reason people buy Fujifilm cameras in the first place. The XM5 still gives you the Fujifilm simulations, including favorites like the classic chrome, classic negative. You also get a dedicated film simulation dial on top of the camera. And I think that is a big deal because Fujifilm cameras are not just about specs, they're about the experience, being able to go out, choose a look, shoot JPEGs, not spend hours editing afterwards. It is the one reason that people enjoy these cameras. For me, this is where the XM5 feels like a proper Fujifilm camera. It gives you the colour, that look, and the fun shooting experience without needing to buy one of the more expensive models. Reason number 4, it is tiny, it's easy to carry. The XM5 is a tiny camera, and when you pair it with a small pancake lens like this 27mm f2.8 from TD Artisans, it's a fantastic everyday camera. It's not much larger than a compact camera, but unlike something like a Ricoh GR3, you still get the flexibility of interchangeable lenses. This is a huge advantage. It keeps it small. You can use a zoom lens for travel, and you can also add portrait lenses. You can even put on a telephoto lens on it. But the main thing is, because the camera is small, you're more likely to take it with you. And that matters more than people think, because a slightly less professional camera that you can actually carry is often better than an expensive camera sitting at home. Reason number 5 is open gate video. This is where XM5 becomes seriously impressive for the money. The Fujifilm XM5 can shoot 6.2K open gate video in a 4:3 format. That means the camera records using more of the sensor area, giving you extra flexibility when editing. This is really useful if you make YouTube videos and also want to repurpose those videos or the same footage for, say, vertical content like shorts, Instagram Reels or TikTok. You can shoot once, then crop for horizontal or vertical later. For a small and affordable Fujifilm camera, this is a very powerful feature. And honestly, most casual creators will never need more than what this camera already offers. And the final reason the XM5 is a fantastic camera is because it has interchangeable lenses. This is one of the biggest reasons the XM5 is such great value. It gives you access to the Fujifilm X-mount lens system. That includes the XZ lenses, the XF lenses, and third-party lenses from brands like Sigma, Viltrox, TT Artisan, 7 Artisans and others. So even though the XM5 is small and affordable, it is not a dead-end camera. You can start with a small cheap prime lens like this one. You can add compact zooms, you can use a portrait lens, you can use a telephoto lens, and over time the camera can grow with you. This is what makes it different from other fixed lens compact cameras. You're not locked into one particular focal length like you are with the X100 VI or the Ricoh GR3 or 4. You can actually build the setup around how you actually like to shoot. For me, this is one of the strongest arguments for the XM5. It gives you the size and simplicity of a small camera, but with the flexibility of a proper camera system. The Fujifilm XM5 is of course not perfect. There are big things you need to know about before you buy one. First of all, the main negative and the biggest elephant in the room is the lack of an EVF. There's no viewfinder. For some people that'll be a total deal breaker. And I understand that. I live in Queensland where the sun can be brutal and an EVF definitely helps in bright conditions. But because we are all so used to shooting with the smartphones, using the rear screen does feel pretty natural for most of the time. And to be fair, I find the LCD screen quite enough in most situations. Would I prefer an EVF? Oh, absolutely. Is it a deal breaker for everyone? No. For me, it's definitely not. And to be honest, the LCD is quite bright in this camera. The second biggest negative is, of course, there's no IBIS. And to be honest, this one annoys me more than the lack of the EVF. For handheld videos, especially walking and shooting footage, can be really shaky. If you mainly shoot videos, I would recommend using a tripod, gimbal or a lens with optical stabilization, something like the Fujifilm X-M5 15-45 kit lens, which makes sense if you want a small stable setup. If you're expecting super smooth footage videos straight out of the camera, this is not the best Fujifilm body for you. For photography, I can live without the IBIS. For handheld video, it is definitely something to think about. Now my final thoughts. So who is the XM5 actually for? I just think that it is for people who want the Fujifilm experience without paying for the features they may never use. It's for beginners, for enthusiasts, for travelers, for YouTubers, for street photographers. It is for people who want great JPEGs, nice colors, strong video features, and a small camera they will actually carry. If you need a viewfinder, IBIS, weather sealing, dual card slots or more professional controls, then yes, buy a more expensive Fujifilm camera. But if you want great image quality, beautiful colors, Fujifilm simulations, strong video, modern autofocus and access to Fujifilm lenses in a tiny affordable body, the XM5 might be all the Fujifilm camera most people actually need. And that is why I think it might be the best bang for buck camera in the Fujifilm lineup. Thanks for watching.